Imagine a world where battles are won without weapons, where oppression crumbles not under violence but under the force of unwavering willpower and moral strength. Sounds impossible, right? Well, one man turned that dream into reality, Mahatma Gandhi. Gandhi's story is not just about India's independence from British rule. It's a tale of resilience, unity, and the power of nonviolence. But what exactly is nonviolence? And how did one man armed with nothing but conviction bring an empire to its knees? Stay tuned as we uncover the life of Mahatma Gandhi, his groundbreaking philosophy of satyagraha, and how his strategies still resonate in today's world. Mahatma Gandhi was born as Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi on October 2, 1869, in Porbandar, a small coastal town in western India. Little did the world know that this quiet, unassuming boy would one day lead millions. Gandhi was shaped by the surrounding influences of his deeply religious mother, the teachings of Hinduism, Jainism, and even early stories of courage and sacrifice. But like all of us, Gandhi's journey to greatness began with struggle. At the age of 19, Gandhi traveled to London to study law. This was a pivotal chapter in his life, not because he excelled in the courtroom, but because it exposed him to new ideas. Gandhi was introduced to the teachings of Jesus, Leo Tolstoy, and even the Bhagavad Gita, all of which began shaping his thoughts on morality and justice. However, his defining moment came not in England, but in South Africa, where he faced racial discrimination firsthand. This incident was Gandhi's awakening. It was here that he decided he couldn't remain silent in the face of injustice. Nonviolence, or ahimsa, wasn't a new concept. It was deeply rooted in Indian traditions, but Gandhi didn't just practice it, he weaponized it. Gandhi coined the term satyagraha, meaning truth force. It wasn't passive resistance, it was active but nonviolent defiance. Gandhi believed that by adhering to truth and nonviolence, one could change even the hardest of hearts. This approach first took shape in South Africa, where Gandhi organized Indians to fight discriminatory laws. His success here laid the foundation for his strategies in India. In 1915, Gandhi returned to a nation yearning for freedom. India was under British rule, and the people were desperate for change. But how do you unite millions across religions, languages, and classes? Gandhi had the answer: the Champaran movement. Gandhi's first major success in India was in Champaran, where farmers were forced to grow indigo for British planters. They lived in extreme poverty, and their voices were ignored until Gandhi stepped in. Instead of leading an armed rebellion, Gandhi lived among the people, understood their struggles, and launched a peaceful protest. The result? The British were forced to agree to fairer terms. This was the first proof that nonviolence could work on a massive scale. The Salt March. Perhaps the most iconic example of Gandhi's leadership was the Salt March in 1930. The British taxed salt, an essential item, making it unaffordable for the common man. In response, Gandhi walked 240 miles to the Arabian Sea to make his own salt. Thousands joined him, and the movement gained global attention. It was a masterstroke that embarrassed the British and united Indians. This march wasn't just about salt. It symbolized self-reliance and defiance. Quit India movement. In 1942, Gandhi launched the Quit India movement, demanding immediate independence. It was a bold, all-or-nothing strategy. Though Gandhi and many leaders were jailed, the movement galvanized the nation. The British, weakened after World War II, realized their grip on India was slipping. Gandhi's nonviolence wasn't just an Indian phenomenon. It inspired global leaders like Martin Luther King Jr., Nelson Mandela, and even movements like the Civil Rights Movement in the US. Martin Luther King Jr. called Gandhi the guiding light of our technique of nonviolent social change. The Civil Rights Movement borrowed heavily from Gandhi's playbook, emphasizing peaceful protests to achieve equality. And in South Africa, Nelson Mandela acknowledged Gandhi's role in shaping his own fight against apartheid. Gandhi's life teaches us that change is possible, no matter how daunting the challenge. His principles of truth, nonviolence, and resilience are as relevant today as they were a century ago. In a world plagued by division and conflict, Gandhi reminds us that peace is not the absence of struggle, but the presence of justice. Whether it's standing up against systemic oppression or resolving personal conflicts, Gandhi's philosophy offers a blueprint for building a better, more compassionate world. Gandhi's journey ended tragically in 1948 when he was assassinated. But his legacy? It lives on in every peaceful protest, every fight for justice, and every act of courage. Mahatma Gandhi proved that the strongest weapon is the human spirit. His life reminds us that ordinary people, when united by a common cause, can achieve the extraordinary. If you found this video inspiring, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories that change the world. And as Gandhi himself said, be the change you wish to see in the world. Until next time, take care and stay inspired.